We had worked very hard to save money to buy this farm in 1992. We're struggling along, but we're making it. And then Bert went to this conference the following year, and he comes back and he says, "We are going to graze." And I turned around and looked at him, and his eyes were on fire.
The learning curve was huge, because when we started 27 years ago, there was like just a handful of people in the state that were grazing maybe. I depended on other farmers who were starting at the time, and we created grazing networks. It would help the cows be healthier, and it was less labor. Plus, they talked about the profitability of it. Our cows actually produce half as much today per cow in 1 year as they used to before we started grazing. However, with this system, for every 100 pounds of milk, rather than making 50 cents, we might be making $5.
So the grazing aspect of this is really what drew me back and made me excited to know that, one, I could raise my kids here, but two, I could also do something that I love that fills me with joy.
The grazing then became the foundation, which has helped us survive, and now has helped our daughter make the decision to join the farm. How great is that?
The Artisan Grain Collaborative does have a rather complex mission of knitting together the farmer with the soil with the farm. That moves on to us with caring for the crop, giving the farmer a good price, milling that into a quality product, getting that freshly milled flour to a bakery, and then that baker is going to turn that into the final product. Then it's enjoyed by the consumer to the point where you can taste the difference.
Working with Gilbert opened my eyes up on a lot of the different avenues for small farmers to actually market their products.
The Artisan Grain Collaborative provides a common network, an easier way to find out what is brewing with our customers, what do they need.
I would not be growing near the amount of small grains if it wasn't for my relationship with Gilbert on the way we're processing the grains.
Small grains are part of a more environmentally stable rotation. If you can grow corn 1 year, soybeans the next, and then wheat the third, and then back to corn after a fall of having clover, you are essentially practicing a very sustainable method of agriculture.
I think the main thing that grazing does for the environment is you always have cover on the soil to protect it, keep it in place. We could be part of the solution to climate change rather than the cause.
The majority of the money that I make is spent locally, so it's nice to see a product like this that can be sold in my community that I'm part of.
I feel so lucky to be a grazer. Had a lot of help, support from my wife, other farmers, my kids. They've all made it possible.